We have a problem in society where people don't want to accept the views and opinions of others. Someone will say a child conceived out of wedlock, they're most likely not to survive marriage. Now, if I say, no, that's not true, it depends on the character of the child and how they were raised and one will say, hi, ayiyo. I mean, what kind of a thing we have? If you agree with a particular influencer, I'm going to emphasize this. It's always influencers who do this. If you disagree with a certain influencer, they go through your profile and they find out where you work and they get you fired over your own opinion and view. Why is that? Why do we have that? Whoever created this whole money thingy that people get paid for content and bashing other people and all that nonsense, you fucked up big time. Because now people are censored. If someone posts same thing, I can't comment on it because now I have to think twice and I have to think thrice that if I comment in this certain manner, possibly I will lose my job. Possibly I'll be bashed on social media. Possibly I will just, be seen otherwise. Because this is now a problem social media has created. We have this particular problem. I can say ABC and then I want people to follow what I say without questioning it, without doubt, because I said so. The moment there's a person who says, no, this is not right, then I throw a gasket, then I go look for the jobs, and then I do a video about them, writing an email, telling them how the email will go by to the employee, and we have a voice, people. To those influencers who do that, we have a voice, we have opinions, and we have views, because we're humans and we're intellectual. We have brains. So don't think when you post something there and it doesn't make sense, we won't say it doesn't make sense. Because now you are censoring people who has the actual reasoning skill and the intellect. We're not pompous. We're not pompous idiots. As people who are followers of you influencers, we are not pompous idiots. We're not stupid. If you post something that doesn't make sense, we do point it out that this doesn't make sense. If you are an adult and you're matured, you will know that, I'm being corrected here. I am being corrected here. Let me just introspect. Let me introspect. Let me see their kind of view. Then we know that you're matured. But le into yothi xa uthetha imvo yakho usensarishwe mntakanansi icathe kuba hayi inene kunjeya ngoku. What is that with influencers? Influencers and content creators, what is that? And besides, let me tell those content creators and influencers that sometimes silence is just golden. You keep your mouth shut and you keep it moving. You don't have to entertain each and every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You don't have to. Keep quiet and carry on doing what you're doing. You won't die because you didn't respond to that one particular person. Or if Ak says, I disagree, and then you take out a comment ka Ak and you make a video out of it. You don't really have to. So, let's not be censored by these influencers and content creators. And they should stop making people lose their jobs. We already have a job crisis in South Africa. Yekani ukwenza abantu baluze imisebenzi yabo because of their views and their opinions of the matter. Yekeni loo nto leyo. Because you don't know tomorrow. You may be cancelled by your own fans and followed by your own fans. Content creators and influencers. Stop it. Please stop it. You are not making that person suffer, but you're making the family, abantu abaxhomekeke kulaa mntu, suffer. And how do you feel about that? How do you sleep at night? So now masingabi nazo thina views and opinions of matters. Masithule sithi xwaka, sivale imilomo. Sithi yes bas. No man. These influencers and content creators, kabanye nje aba-edisha to state capture, because now they're capturing us from having our own voice, our own opinions, and our own views to the matter. Ngasebayeke ke laa nto. Because ungomso alaziwa. Hleze yenzeke kuyo, kuthiwe unfollow, unsubscribe, and what as content creators ne-followers. Azibone seluza i-followership because of ugxothise abantu abanga emsebenzini. Uyenzela ntoni laa nto? Umntu uyabonisa nje eyakhe i-view when uyomgxothisa emsebenzini, yobhala i-email, ixwebhu le-email. You'll need dignified and purified English just for that person to get fired. What for? I mean, like, really, is it necessary? All the steps you're going through to get that person fired, is it really necessary? Nazo ezaa ndawo ziqashayo, like, does it really matter what your employee says about a certain matter? I am not a Christian. I am an African religion. I'm with the African religion, the African spirituality. Meaning that if I expose that, meaning I could get fired, right? If I am pro-life and the next person is not, it's all about abortion and stuff, it means I will get fired. Because now this person is all about choice, my body, my choice. So that person is more likely to win. And I am not. I'm at the losing end. So a person who has an opinion in South Africa in this day and age, they silenced because of the influencers and content creators and the law supporting the stupidity and the employers supporting the stupidity of it. So now people should not have a voice. Now people should always be scared to voice out their opinions. We just live in fear. We live in fear because of content creators and influencers. That's why we are captured in the social media world by the content creators and the influencers. You cannot say anything against them because they will make sure you get fired at your workplace and your family will not have umntu ozisa isonka endlini because of your opinion and your view on whatever certain matter. So thina funeka sivumelana nabo. Yo, kwaze kwanzima emhlabeni shem.